W2SDR.
KC3JVE.
Sound a little off frequency.
I shouldn't be now.
Yep, you're not off frequency now. Go ahead.
Go ahead. What's going on, W2SDR?
Not much. I want to switch over to AM. I want you to hear my radio.
All right.
Okay, over on AM. How copy?
W2SDR. Hold on a second. Let me put my drive back here. Hello, 1 2. Hello, 1 2 3. Okay, there we go. You sound good.
Okay, well, this is a modified profile. Now, I'm going to switch to the one I had on yesterday. Stand by just a second.
Okay, and I'm running a recording as well, so you'll be able to hear it.
Okay, now this is the one of yesterday. What do you think with the difference? Go ahead.
Switch it back to the other one again.
Okay, this is back to the other one now. W2SDR.
They don't sound that different, to be completely honest with you. I think in the new profile, your voice isn't quite as up front, but it's almost like your background noise is a little bit louder. It's weird. It's almost like the white noise came up a little bit, but your voice got quieter. But on the old transmitter profile, your voice is more up front.
Yeah. See, these AM guys are giving me. They don't seem to like it really up front, like aggressive. See, now this is less aggressive on the new setting here. And now if I go to the old setting here, all right, that's the old setting, and on ALC compression, there's a lot more dB of compression there. Go ahead.
It's slightly heavier, but I'm talking slight, man. It's a little bit heavier on the. It sounds more bottom end. It sounds like you got more at 100 hertz. You that 100 hertz area, 80 to 120, is what it sounds like, but not much more. You'll hear it. I'll send it to you. It's not substantial, but I listened to that gate today. Of you and Timmy and everybody, and I didn't even realize my receive EQ was on, because I made a receive EQ profile to notch out static. Yeah, it doesn't add bass or anything, it just quiets things down. So I guess it's not a true 100% test, but comparing you, even with the receive EQ on, and comparing you guys' audio, you guys didn't sound that much different. And I didn't think, in my opinion, that it sounded like, oh my God, it's so up front. Oh my God, what am I going to do?
Yeah, but see, you heard what they said, and I've heard that before from some of those guys. So I don't understand. Now, some of them guys had low audio. I mean, I think most of those guys had lower audio than I did.
Oh my God. You sound like you're right up on the mic, like you're a broadcaster, like you're very pronounced. These guys sound like this. They sound like they're back here. Like, you know what I mean? They sound like they're just sitting here talking like this, and, oh yeah, how you doing, Timmy? Oh, today I went to the doctor. You know what I mean? I noticed that. They talk very softly, and it sounds like they're 10 feet away from the mic.
Yeah. See, that's it. I guess it's the comparison between the two. Now, see, in CFC, if you go into CFC, to adjust the pre-compression, you put it on CFC compression. And I'm peaking at about maybe 3, 5 every once in a while there. And to make that go up and down, Okay, like there. All right, now that's up. See, okay, that's down, and now that's up. It's much more compression there. Okay, and I'll put it back kind of the way I had it. Now, the ALC compression. You put the meter on that for the post EQ gain. Now see all right, see now that's a lot of gain. That's a lot of, it's up to around 10 or 12 dB. That's what my old setting was. Okay, so that's much more, aggressive. Now if I put it back here, now it's only peaking at about maybe 2 or 3 dB of ALC compression. What do you think?
Yeah, okay, I was following you around when you were doing that. Okay, right now I have about, as I'm talking right now, I have about 2 dB, 2 to 3 dB of CFC compression. When I get really loud on it, or right around there, actually, it's hovering right between 0 to 3 dB on the CFC compression on mine. Now with yours, when you back down on the ALC gain, you could definitely hear a difference, a substantial difference. Okay, and it really sounded like you turned your audio down. It was really a big difference there. Now I'm looking at the ALC meter right now, and I'm right at -1, right up to 0 dB as I'm talking. Just normal talking. It's bouncing from -1 to 0, and ALC compression. All right, my ALC compression is right around 3 dB, 3 and upwards of 5 dB.
Okay, now see mine, that's pretty much what mine is now. But it was up to 10 and 12 in the old profile, like this profile here. This profile here, it's peaking 11 to 12, 9, 10, 11. See, this is way louder. See, this is what I was yesterday. Okay, so I'll go back. This is the new profile, and it's only peaking ALC compression, maybe 3 or 4. And what adjusts that is the post EQ gain in the CFC. I could come back a little bit more on that. Okay, that's even a little less aggressive. That's only peaking maybe 2, 3, 4 dB maybe on ALC compression. Over.
Now, if I was you, I would save the other profile. I mean, that's a lot. When I guess when you look at it that way, you don't realize it, I guess, by ear how much compression you really. That's a lot of compression. 10 dB of compression is a lot of compression. Excuse me, take a sip of coffee. So I would save that as almost like a, like a CB profile. Like a 11 meter profile almost. Something to cut the cheese with, or almost like an AM profile when conditions aren't that great.
Yeah, I saved it. I mean, you can save unlimited profile, so I didn't delete it. I just saved it as the new, less aggressive as a whole nother profile. So, it's all, that's what's cool about these radios. I mean, there's no question about it that you can really go crazy with that. So, okay, well, just wanted you to hear the difference, on what I had come up with. I thought I had turned that down before, but I guess not. But, under battle conditions, high QRM and all that, you got to do what you got to do with that. So, okay, well, there you have it. So that job was just the temporary job. What was that? You sent me so many different jobs. I can't keep track of which one's which. Which was the one that you just sent me that was just a temporary? W2SDR.
KC3JVE. That was the one I just sent you. Was I think that was from, it was from maintenance mechanic position. Well, the lady emailed me back about 2 temporary positions for this, I guess the same job as, like, one is a maintenance mechanic, another one is an electrical technician. And they were both, I guess, they were both from the same lady. And I guess then this email is in response to the maintenance mechanic position. So that's what it was in that, it was in that reply email. So, and that's, I guess, for a temporary position down in Chester at a chemical plant. It's not really something I want to do. I'll keep on looking, and that was only literally within the first few that I emailed. So, my landlord came over today, and I guess a home inspector came over. Some kind of inspector was in here taking pictures, and he, I guess, was a ham back in the 80s, and we got to talking about this and that, and, and I guess they were here for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then they left, and then I also went and got some of my tools this morning, got everything cleaned up, wrapped up. I just got to load them up on the trailer tomorrow or whenever it stops raining, Monday, whatever day, and then get that stuff out of there.
Yeah, there's some DX coming in here on this frequency earlier, around 12. Coming in here. It wasn't real loud. The guy was about an S1 or 2. I don't know where he was. I didn't listen, but I knew he was. I knew he was DX. So. Yeah. Okay. Now, see, this is CFC. I'll have to. I got a chart around here somewhere. Now, see, this is going up a little bit too high in levels. CFC. Let me turn, hello, okay, that's up. Let me back that down a little bit. This is 1, 2, it's about 0. Let me go to CFC, compression. Yeah, see, that's too low. There's so many adjustments in here, I can never remember kind of what they're for. I got to turn that back up a little bit. That's a little bit... That's a little bit better there, than, yeah, this is, I forget what some of these meters do. I've got it written down somewhere, but this CFC, multimeter, ALC, I'm just going to leave it like this, I guess. So, weren't there some other ones,
Yeah, there were a few other ones. I think like 3 other ones, maybe. I haven't heard back from them yet. I guess I could probably call them and check in on them there. But, yeah, I guess when I get real... Yeah, my ALC compression's right around it. At the max, it'll go up to maybe 5 or 6 dB. Now, you said the post EQ gain is what adjusts the ALC hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, test 1, 2. Yeah, see, that's, wow, there we go. That's upwards of 13 dB there. Look at that, yeah. DX. Let's back that back down to where I had it. Hello, 1, 2. Yeah, there's so much to adjust in here. You're absolutely right about that. Good Lord. Did it get much louder when I turned it up?
Well, it's loud, but it just sounds unnatural. It sounds like it's not comfortable to listen to. I mean, it's loud, but it's, it's like somebody is in your face, You just want them to back up a little bit,
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. That's how you were kind of sounding there. See, now look, I'm gonna go up on this. Hello, 1, 2. All right, that right there is peaking out around 10. So that's kind of where you had it. And now I'm gonna go to CFC compression and put that up where you had it, where it was on yours. Turn this up. Hello, 1, 2. You were up around 5 or 6 dB on a CFC compression, I think, right? So that right about there is where you were peaking out at.
Well, I'm just trying to read some of these things here. CFC final adjustments. There's just too many adjustments sometimes. It's just like, it's crazy.
I know. Sure is. Sure is. I mean, like just under the audio tab, like I guess that has nothing to do with transmit audio. But anyway, let's back this down to where I had it. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello, test. All right, back that down there. That was about there. Turn that up a little bit. And all right, ALC compression. Hello, 1, 2. Hello. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, I think that's right about where we had it there.
Yeah, I'm still playing with some of these adjustments. I want to go back to CFC again. I think this is a little hot on the pre-compression. Okay, let me go back here and maybe peak at about like that. See, now that's peaking at about hello, 1, 1, 1, 1. See, that makes that go up too. So I don't know. Here, let me see. 1, 1, 1. Yay. Yay. One affects the other here. Yay. Here. And 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, CFC. 1, 2. That's hardly moving now. And that's hardly moving. Is that... Now, that should sound real clean and not very loud. Am I correct?
Yes, you're very correct. And you can see the difference on the waterfall when you're moving it around, and when it's more intense, less intense. You can really see it on the waterfall too. I'm really picking it up.
Yeah. Now, see, this seems to be. You can get away with a lot more of all this when you're using sideband. Because my sideband profile is really aggressive. I couldn't run that on here. Well, let's put it this way. It's the same one that I used on here when it was real loud, you know. So, but this is very little, really. See, now if I backed down on that and then went up a little bit here. Now, see, that, I don't know what that does. That should give me a little bit more compression, but maybe not as loud on the ALC compression. Do you notice anything there?
Yeah, I know it was when you turned them, before you went back up, when you turned it down, it got really quiet, and then it kind of... Your levels came back up a little bit, but I guess it sounded like your voice got a little bit more dense, you know, a little bit more compression, but not much, you know. I think it kind of started to sound maybe a little bit unnatural to my ears, if that's what, you know, what we're talking about as far as the way it was sounding before. It does start to sound like that a little bit, you know. I think the way you had it before you turned it down and went up on the other one was good.
Yeah, I'm just, I'm looking at the CFC, because the CFC meter is definitely affected by by both of those sliders. Yay. Okay, I'm going to set this one at 0 right there. And let me see what happens if I go up. See, now that's shooting it over the top. Right there. And let me back down on that a little bit. Maybe 2 or 3 dB there. And this on CFC there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And, well... I don't know. It looks pretty good there. ALC compression. How do you think it sounds there, guy?
KC3JVE for ID. I think it sounds good right there. I like it, man. It's weird. I didn't really kind of realize how. Well, to me, I don't know. To me, it's still, before it didn't sound really. I guess that's what I'm used to hearing. You know what I mean? It's what I'm used to. Not just with you, but with. I don't know. I don't know. Tim seemed just as in your face last night as well. You said those guys said you were giving him a strap-in signal just as much as Tim was. I had Tim at almost 40 over at some points. You know what I mean? He was loud. And he was right up at, I don't know. It's whatever. I guess it's their personal, it's their personal preference or whatever. You don't want to annoy anybody, or be that guy, I guess, so. But now it still sounds great. It sounds great. I like it right now. But it's definitely quieter.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll run it this way, and I got to listen to the monitor too. I haven't even messed with that. So there's just a couple of dB showing of compression on the CFC compression, 2 or 3, and really 1 or 2 on the ALC compression. So it's a lot less aggressive than it was. And just to give you an AB, let me wait till it settles out here, and I'll switch it back real quick to the old one. Okay, so this is the old setting, from yesterday. Old setting from yesterday. Now we'll go back. This is the new setting from today. Over.
All right. You could definitely hear the difference. Let me play it back for you.
Back real quick to the old one. Okay, so this is the old setting, from yesterday. Old setting from yesterday. Now we'll go back. This is the new setting from today. Over. Yeah, I could hear the difference. I didn't like it. You got your EQ on or something. It sounded really, really hissy.
No, I don't. When I play it back, the transmit EQ is not on. That's just how I hear it over here. I have a lot of white noise. I have a very high noise level. You give me an S9 and my noise level is an S7.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that probably is the issue. So. All right, let me. I'll see. I can't read my scope. The station monitor's not in the line with this antenna. It's in with the others, so I can't read my percentage of modulation here. So let me. Oh, wait a second. I had the pure signal on. I guess that doesn't make any difference. But now I don't have it on anymore, so. All right. I was watching this show, man. I wonder if the cable man came, right? He gave me a new box. It's a 4K box. It's real little. But he said it's the latest thing out. It's the 4K model, And so, we just changed the box. We'll see what happens. But I went on Netflix, and there's a show called Black Mirror. Did you ever hear that show?
No, I never heard of it.
Well, they had other seasons. It's a real bizarre show. It's like really bizarre. You'd probably really like it. Well, they have a new Black Mirror out. So I went to the show, and it's interactive, man. It's like you get the parts in the show, in the plot, and you can make a decision with your remote. You want to go this way, or you want to go that way. And you hit the arrow buttons on your remote, and then hit enter, and it changes the program to go in a different direction. Never seen anything like that before.
What? So it's like completely interactive. That's pretty cool. I never heard nothing like that.
Well, there was part of it where the teenage guy's writing these computer programs, like for video games and stuff. And his father was giving him a really hard time and everything. So it got to the thing where it's like, push your father away or kill your father. You get to choose either one. If you hit kill your father, the kid hits his father in the head with an ashtray. And then you get to choose what kind of cereal you wanted in the morning when they were sitting at the table. I've never seen anything like that. It was so cool.
That's awesome, man. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm going to see if I get it. Or did you say it's just for that new box?
I don't think it's just for the new box. It's on Netflix. I don't think it is for the new box. I don't know. I never saw it on the old box, but I never looked for it either. So just wondered. Let me look at this leveler here. Yeah, the leveler's okay. Yeah, all right. I'll run it this way. But that's man, that was really, really weird. So yeah. So check it out. I don't know how that's possible. How they could do that. It's the first time I've ever experienced it. Interactive to a television show. Well, anyway. Yeah, nothing else much going on here, man. Really crappy rainy day. So when are you going to go get the rest of your stuff? Were they weird like when you went there?
No, everything was cool. Everything was really cool, actually. Things are kind of weird with Steve, but besides that, everything was pretty cool. Like with Joey and, Kevin, the two other mechanics, the two other technicians. I walked in, I didn't even see Kevin, and Kevin walks up to me because shakes my hand. He's like, dude, I'm sorry, man. He's like, nobody. He's like, I didn't know, man. He's like, nobody. He's like, I didn't know until... I walked in and I seen him here. See, Kevin got there right before I did. He's like, I didn't find out until I saw him here. Joey didn't know either, so. And the thing is, they didn't, there's still nobody else there. So they've been shorthanded. They haven't even found somebody else yet. So whatever. Anyway, I got my money. I got my bonus. I got, I got some of my stuff, all of my tools that are in cases, all my little kits, like my, wheel bearing removal kits, my pullers, my wheel bearing or my axle nut sockets, wheel lock removal sets, brake flaring tools, everything that's in cases. I loaded up in my truck, and the whole back of my truck's full. I got this big aluminum shelf. And I got my tool carts are there, my toolboxes are there, and so a few other odds and ends are there I got to pick up. And so I guess I'll do that. If it's not raining tomorrow morning, I guess tomorrow morning, maybe Monday. I'll probably just do it Monday morning.
Well, what do you mean the other guy didn't start you? They're hiring somebody else?
No. They're supposed to be moving somebody else from the other shop. They're supposed to be, I guess that was the plan from what I heard, that's what I call wind of and how I figured out this whole thing. They were going to bring somebody else down from the other shop, to spread the guys out and to cut, I guess, labor costs.
The other shop would be one less guy.
Correct. And then they would move. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the other shop had one less guy. Because apparently they got a lot of techs over there. And Alex, like I was telling you, the guy that they would be moving down, can work up front, answers phones, does all that crap too. So, and he's been there longer.
Oh, okay. know, all right, so you'll have to go back to get the rest of it. So you're going to use Bill's trailer? Bill's trailer?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use Bill's trailer. And I guess Bill or Linda, my landlord, has a garage 1 block over from here that they use, that she owns, and Bill has, I guess, one of the garages. He said I could put the stuff in there for now if I need to, instead of driving it all the way out to Jersey. You know what I mean? Instead of driving it all the way out there, because if I find a job real quick, you know, it just make things a lot easier if it's right around the corner. I haven't gone over here and looked at it yet, but you know, it should be pretty secure. My landlord's pretty legit, you know. She keeps her stuff pretty nice, so.
Yeah, I was getting some interference. It sounded like some bleed over from all the way down 11 meters. You hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Man, somebody splattered him from down there all the way up here.
Hold on a second. Let me go look.
Bye, Johnny 5. Hey, Johnny 5. Bye. Old Man River.
Yeah, there's skip rolling down there.
That was really weird.
Oh, that's weird. I guess I don't know, that's weird. I saved an AM, you know, in my memories, you know, a little AM profile thing. And I guess somehow it saved me off frequency. That's why I was off frequency when you came over. When you first came on the band, because when I just came back up here, it was off frequency again. I guess I had to change it.
Oh, you put it in the memory, you mean?
Yeah, I put it in the memory room. Well, I saved it. I guess I was off frequency when I saved it. And didn't realize it. Oh, well. So when I come back, it comes back off frequency. All right, it's fixed now. Man, that bleeder was bad.
Yeah, I know. Whoever that is really dirty. Wonder where that guy is.
I'm trying to catch it. I guess he'll start doing it again and click over down to the bowl.
Yeah.
There's one guy, man, in Georgia. His name's Hammer Slammer. He's Hammer Slammer in Georgia. It's an old black guy. Man, he'll be on like channel 21, and I'll be up on 28. And I can't hear. I can't hear anything. I mean, it's so bad. KC3JVE.
W2 SDR.
That was funny you're doing on the other band this morning. Or the other morning. That was cracking me up.
Yeah, W2SDR. 2SDR. Let me just see. 2SDR. 2SDR. Okay.
W2SDR. So how's my AM profile sound? It sound okay? It looks good on it looks really good on the scope. I readjusted the time per division because there's like a fine adjustment too. And got, was able to get the peaks nice and sharp and stuff. So it doesn't, like you were talking about, you know, when you're trying to fix that day, it was like all blobby. It's not like that anymore. Everything looks real good right at, I'm, you know, dead on at 100% right now. And everything looks really good.
Gain there. Hello, radio 12. 1212. I don't know if you noticed any difference there. Did you notice any difference when I turned that up a little bit there, Ben?
No, I wasn't really paying attention, to be honest with you.
You weren't paying attention. Okay, well, you weren't paying attention, so.
We'll do it again.
Weren't paying attention there. Good. Okay, let me go. This is back to where I had it. And right there. But you may not even notice any difference. And there, I'll go back up to this position there. Do you notice anything at all, guy?
Very slight, if any. Not much. Might just be placebo effect.
I just heard all that bleed over come in.
Oh, yeah, it's in there. Good Lord, good Lord. See, where are you at? Okay, on your mic meter. When you're just normally talking, sitting here, how many, I'm right at minus 12 to, I guess, minus 6 dB. When I get really loud on it, I'll get up to minus 3 dB.
I'm looking at it now. That's kind of the same. Right now, it's like minus 6, minus 8. Yay, real loud, I can hit 0.
Right, okay, yeah, mine's right about the same. When I'm real quiet, you know, it's just right around minus 15, but I'm really not talking that loud, so it gives me a little bit of headroom, because sometimes, you know, you get real loud on it, that cotton picker will get up there up to 1 or 2 dB. I used to keep it like right at 0 and above, 5, 6, 7, back when I first got the rig.
Oh, okay. Really that much?
Well, that's what I thought. I was reading online where they were recommending, you know, on Rob's website. It's where he recommended running it, so that's why I ran it. And then you told me to run it right around where I have it now, so that's where I've kept it ever since. And I've gotten better, seem to get better reports. But, you know, looking at it on the scope, it doesn't look any different when I turn it up. But it seems to just almost like my voice gets a little louder, but it almost just seems to bring in a lot of background noise. Look, all right. See, right there, it's way up there. Hello, 1, 2, 3. That's right around 10 dB. Do you hear any difference there?
Well, it's limiting. You turn it up like that, and it makes your compression. It gets all compressed. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me, yeah, CFC compression goes up to about 5 or 6 there. ALC compression, yeah, the ALC compression goes way up. That's where it starts pinching it down there. All right, let me back this back down to where I had it. All right, right there, that's where I had it.
Yeah, okay, because the radio won't overmodulate. I mean, it won't go over 100%, slam that bass line, so, you know, you'll just get more and more compressed as you try to drive it to that. It just won't hit it. It keeps it at 99. You know, it's just the way it is, you know, so. All right, this is weird, am I? So, hello. If not putting out much dead key. There you go. It's a little bit more power there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I'm keying about 50 watts. A 50 watt carrier, peaking around 200, right around the max for me there, Roger.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm putting out. This thing maybe 100 and swinging at 12 or 11. This watt meter in the amp, because I don't have the other watt meters not in the line. So. All right, I don't have too much more here. I think I'm going to sign out, go upstairs, and maybe I'll go out and get the mail. It's pouring rain, though. I might just wait till tomorrow. Or take the car out to get it. I don't know. Not go up and play with that new box. The only thing I don't like about the new box, they don't have a clock on it. The other one had a clock, which is kind of cool. So this one doesn't have a clock. It's really, really little. It's only about an inch high, maybe about 10 inches wide, and about 8 inches deep. It's real, real small. You know, I mean, it's got the DVR and everything, but it's real little.
Yeah, see, my box, it's not a DVR box, but I can rewind, live television. But I can't sit there and record any shows, unfortunately, which is okay with me. That's really the only, one thing I use it for. Well, I use that feature a lot more than I use than I would use the DVR. Because if I miss something, can't hear it, rewind it real quick, But, yeah, I'm going to put on a movie or something. I got everything done I needed to get done today, so we'll talk to you a little bit later, Pop. Good talking to you. Sound good, man. And I'll send you the link when I'm done with it here. So, W2SDR KC3JVE clear.
All right, I'll catch you later. And 7-3, and we'll look for you later on down the old log. W2SDR is clear.